Hello, everyone. Welcome back to In Your Face. I'm your host, Jacob Moser, aka White Kawhi, joined by Tom Abington and Tyler Conrad. So, today, guys, we're going to be talking about. Well, first, let's start by talking about, did Giannis really deserve the MVP award? Tyler, we'll start with you. What do you think?
I think he did. I think the Bucks had the most successful regular season in their history, if not, one of at the top. They were the only 60-win team in the whole league. Giannis definitely led them, averaged around 27 and 11. I think that, resume speaks for itself. James Harden can average 36, and he can have the second most points per game in the common era, but it's not all about points. Giannis is a team player. He knows what he's doing, and he's not selfish with the ball. Obviously, he led his team to the first seed. Unfortunately, they lost in the conference finals. But, I think Giannis deserved it.
Okay. Tom, what about you?
I'm going to say James Harden. He just had an unreal season scoring-wise, and he had a better season than he did last year when he won MVP. And he was he was better than Giannis. He just can't score at will like James Harden can, and I think James Harden definitely deserved it because he's unstoppable. Like, he might shoot. He's a volume shooter, but he's good. He's always a threat. He's always a threat to score, and he's a killer, and he can make a lot of those jump shots that Giannis cannot.
Yeah, Giannis can't shoot, but that doesn't matter. That's not what we're basing the MVP on. If we were doing that on every award, Ben Simmons wouldn't have won Rookie of the Year. That's not what it's about.
Okay, all right. Let's move on to the next topic before this gets out of hand. So, the NBA draft wrapped up last week. You saw some franchises get some very good players, potentially NBA cornerstones. So now I want to ask, who do you guys think is going to be Rookie of the Year? Tom, we'll start with you this time.
I'm going to go with Ja Morant from Murray State. Now, member of Memphis Grizzlies, I just think he has a killer instinct, and I think that he led a mid-major team to the NCAA tournament to the round of 32, and I just think that him and Jaren Jackson Jr. Can do some great things for the Grizzlies, and I just think he's going to have a really great year next year.
Tyler, what about you? Do you think that Ja has a chance, or do you think it's somebody else?
No, I think Ja has a chance. There's no doubt about that. I think the Grizzlies are an up-and-coming team with, unlimited potential. I don't think he's going to win Rookie of the Year, though. I think a very sleeper pick, and not a lot of people are, hyping him up because he only averaged 14 points per game in college, and he was the third man on the best team in the nation. Unfortunately, they lost to Michigan State. I'm going to take Cam Reddish. I think he has the most potential. I don't think he treated his body right in college. I think, at the pro level, he's going to have to treat his body right. He's going to have to work out because he's going to have team meals, so he's going to be restricted to those, those carb load diets where he's going to have to treat his body correctly. And I think when you treat your body correctly, you saw him in high school. He was elite in high school. He was the number 2 recruit coming out of high school, only behind R.J. Barrett, who was in Canada. So I think Cam Reddish with the Hawks, especially paired alongside Trae Young, who led college basketball in assists. When he's got shooters around him, especially DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish, I think Cam Reddish will thrive and win Rookie of the Year.
All right, last topic of the day. Who is your Super Bowl sleeper team? You saw some teams make some big moves in free agency, some major pickups. You even saw a few trades. So, who do we think is going to be a sleeper to make the Super Bowl? Tyler, what about you?
This is kind of a common pick. I'm going to say the Browns. I personally don't live up to the hype of the Browns. I don't think they're as good as people say they are. That's why I'm naming them a sleeper. I think their QB is, a mid-tier QB as of now. He has potential to get up to an elite-tier QB. They have potentially the best wide receiver core that anyone could ask for. They have one of the best D linemen in the whole league. And, just their offensive scheme in total, with their running backs, their wide receiver, their O-linemen, I think is one of the best offenses, if not the best offense in the league. Obviously, Tom Brady, aging. The Patriots aren't looking as hot as they were. And I think the Browns could win their division, potentially make a playoff run, and, potentially win the Super Bowl.
Tom, what about you? Do you think Odell is enough to lead the Browns to the promised land?
No, I don't think so. I'm going to go with the New York Jets. I'm a big fan of the Jets. They just got Quinnen Williams with the third pick, and I think he's going to be really helpful in the defense. They've struggled the last couple years, ever since the Mark Sanchez era, where they went to 2 AFC championships, but I think Sam Darnold was the pick of the draft last year. He didn't have a great rookie season, but he didn't really have anyone to throw to. Now he has Le'Veon Bell in the backfield, so I think they can also win the AFC East with Gronk leaving the Patriots, and then Tom Brady getting older, Julian Edelman getting older. I think that they can definitely steal the AFC East.
All right, well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. I am your host, Jacob Moser, a.k.a. White Kawhi, joined by Tyler Conrad and Tom Abington. We'll see you tomorrow.